What did we just witness? Ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't just football, this was humiliation, disfiguration, absolute vandalism. Chelsea didn't just beat West Ham, they ate them alive and then fed their bones to the dogs. The Blues have just made a statement to the entire Premier League. The Club World Cup champions have officially arrived. And let me tell you this, Chelsea are the very first team this season to score 5 goals in one game, and scary thing is, they're only just getting started. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that subscribe button and stay till the end, because I'm about to unpack exactly how Chelsea turned this game into a slaughterhouse. The game started at a crazy high tempo, end-to-end football, chances everywhere. West Ham drew first blood with Lucas Paquetá firing them ahead. But instead of celebrating, all that goal did was poke the sleeping lion. Chelsea woke up, and when this lion wakes up, run for your life. Joao Pedro stepped up immediately, scoring his very first Premier League goal for Chelsea, and the first goal of their season too. And listen, remember when I said Chelsea's attack this year might be one of the most dangerous in the league? You can see it clearly now. The movements, the chemistry, the creativity, it was flowing. Joao Pedro didn't just replace Cole Palmer after that injury in the warm-up, he outdid himself. A goal, an assist for Pedro Neto, and non-stop pressing. The boy was on fire. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement. Against Crystal Palace, Chelsea were just stretching their legs. Today? Their season officially began, and they announced themselves with fireworks. And let me say this, Chelsea play like a real team. Not just individuals, a team. That's how they became Club World Cup champions. You can mark out one player, but that only digs your own grave, because guess what? Somebody else will score. We saw it, Neto scored, Enzo Fernández scored, Moises Caicedo scored, even Chalobah got in on the act. Chelsea's first 4 shots on target produced 3 goals, that's precision, that's killer instinct. That's what scares defenses. But here's where it gets even more impressive, this wasn't a one-man show. Joao Pedro might grab the headlines, but the way Chelsea's midfield suffocated West Ham, the way they pressed high, forced turnovers, and turned defense into attack instantly, that was textbook football. You could see Enzo Maresca fingerprints all over the setup. Even when Chelsea lost the ball, there was no panic. Within 3 seconds, 2 or 3 players were hunting it down. That's not luck, that's drilled training ground work. And this is why I keep saying, Maresca has turned Chelsea into a machine. And think about this is still a team missing Cole Palmer, their biggest creative spark. Imagine when he's back, linking up with Joao Pedro and Estevão Williams. That's not just dangerous, that's terrifying. You also have to credit the mentality. How many times have we seen Chelsea teams in the past collapse after conceding first? Not this one. They went behind, and instead of sulking, they bit back twice as hard. That's championship mentality. That's the difference between a good team and a team ready to compete at the top. Defensively, too, yes, they conceded 1, but the back line were brave. They didn't crumble under pressure. And don't forget, West Ham had moments after Paquetá's goal to double their lead. But Chelsea stood strong, regrouped, and then unleashed absolute chaos on the other end. So, when I say this was a statement win, I mean it. It wasn't just the 5 goals. It was the way they got them. Ruthless finishing, relentless pressing, fearless reactions. This is the Chelsea blueprint under Amorim, high energy, high confidence, and high risk, but with massive reward. And honestly, watching the flow, the speed, and the swagger, you start to ask yourself, is this the most complete Chelsea performance since the days of Prime Hazard, Costa, and Fabregas? It really felt like it. Let's talk Joao Pedro versus Liam Delap. Delap might be the target man, but in this match, Joao Pedro was untouchable. You can lock Delap up in a cage, but you can't silence Joao Pedro. The way he moves, the way he drifts, it opens up the entire game. And then there's Estevão Williams. Oh my word, did you see that assist? That was elite winger play. He drove his man, skinned the defender alive, and then served Enzo Fernández a goal on a silver platter. It was like spoon-feeding a baby. Here, my boy, eat. Delicious football. Now let's talk depth, because this is where Chelsea need to think ahead. Yes, they've got firepower, but what if João Pedro get injured? Who covers that number 10 spot in the absence of Cole Palmer? That's why I said before, Chelsea need Xavi Simons more than they need Garnacho. Garnacho would be nice for the flanks, but Xavi is the key to unlocking that bench depth in central positions. Because right now, Chelsea are competing in multiple competitions. Premier League, Cups, Europe, you need options. If not, by January this fire might burn out. So, Chelsea fans, I'll say it loud, your team didn't just win today, they scared the life out of the Premier League. From João Pedro's brilliance to Estevao's electric wing play, from Enzo's finishing to Chalobah's determination, this was a masterclass. Forget West Ham's form. Forget Sunderland's win. This was Chelsea's warning shot. And mark my words, this Premier League season might just turn into a Chelsea show. But now I'll throw it to you, do Chelsea need Xavi Simons more than Garnacho? And do you think this attack is already the deadliest in the league? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I want to hear from you. And hey, if you loved this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe, because trust me, the next video is going to be even hotter.